Newsboy on Track moves from its usual home to the Savoy in London, where the launch of the 2013 John Smith's Grand National is imminent. It's the first time that the race is to be shown live on Channel 4, and it's the last running under the sponsor's current banner. But what we want to know is, what do the main players think of their chances in the world's most famous steeplechase at Aintree on April the 6th? Only one way to find out. Let's go inside. Paul, Tidal Bay in the Grand National. He's won, obviously, one big chase, the Whitbread last year. What chances that Aintree will suit this equine enigma?
Well, he's in top form this year. Wasn't just the Whitbread, as you said. He just got beaten the Hennessy this year, and then he won the Lexus at Leopardstown. He's been in the form of his life. You know, he's been given a handicap mark or weight that gives him an outstanding chance.
And how will he take to the Aintree fences, do you think? Well,
he ran there 2 years ago. I haven't even looked at it, but he wants riding like Neptune Clonge did. When we ran Neptune in the race last year, he's a bit of an enigma in that you want to start at last. You knew you were going to be last jump in the first, and let him take some. When he won the Whitbread, I said to Darrell, ride him just like you rode Neptune in the National. So you'd be riding Tidal Bay just the same. Let him start last, let him get in, and let him pass horses. You've got a long way to get into the race. He doesn't want to be rushed. If you can take your time with him and get him jumping and passing horses, he'll go very well.
And of course, joined together as well, some match practice over the fences in the Beecher Chase, where he was second.
Well, he's one I've really trained specifically for the race, of all of them, really. He had the one run. We didn't want to run him all winter while the ground was bad. We want to give it his very best shot with him. He runs at Doncaster in the fortnight, loves decent ground, and as you said, he's jumped round, and he's got a bit of class. So he's definitely one that we think will go well.
And Harry the Viking, and what a friend. What chance of a popular victory on Merseyside for Sir Alex Ferguson?
I mean, that'd be good. I mean, Harry the Viking's been a little out of form because of the bad ground. He was second in the 4 mileage at Tifa Free last year on good ground. If he can get good ground again, he's definitely going to run in the race if he gets in. As a horse I always felt would be suited, and what a friend, has got a touch of class, he's been off since he got injured, but he's due to run soon.
John Joe, Sunny Hill boy, so narrowly beaten last April. What are the chances of going one better this year?
Well, we're very hopeful, Dave, really. He's in great form again now. He had a couple of runs over hurdles there on really soft ground, and it pulled him around a little bit, and so he's in good form at the moment, and hopefully he'll go to Cheltenham for a run over hurdles or fences, and go straight to Aintree after that. Could do with a bit of sun on his back, really.
You're happy with his weight, though?
Yeah, 11 stone. He's not the biggest horse in the world. He wouldn't want any more. Every pound would tell after that, really. But he's okay. And
the experience round Aintree presumably will help him this time round.
Well, I hope so. We say that, but all the nitty fella the first the next time, so you can never be too confident going there with that in your back. But it's nice to know that he enjoyed it around there, and he's going to go back and hopefully give us a good run again.
And you've got 5 runners. Alberta's Run is the other one that leaps off the page, a class horse, and the race tends to suit that type these days.
Yeah, Alberta's been a fantastic horse to the yard and to everybody, really. He also, a bit like Sunny Hill, he could do with a bit of sun on his back and a bit of drier ground, and he's in Saturday at Ascot, but I think the ground will be too sticky for him, so he'll probably go straight to Cheltenham, really, and we'll make our mind up after that, hopefully.
Ted, just one start for Seabass since that excellent third in the National under your daughter Katie last year.
He's got fragile old legs, and he's given plenty of problems over the years. He's only had 16 or 17 runs in his whole life, and he's gone there this year with less mileage on the clock because his old pedals wouldn't stand too much hardship, so there wasn't anything he could have won before Christmas. He wouldn't be good enough for the likes of the Lexus or the Durkin brothers, and he was going to have a big weight and a handicap, so we decided we'd give him a chance until after Christmas and think about the National. He will run maybe in the Bobby Joe or a race at Pace that he won last year next weekend, not this weekend now, the following weekend. He's in the Racing Plus chase as well, but he probably wouldn't go there.
And you've also got Colbert Station.
Lack of experience over fences would probably be a bit of a minus for him. He's only had 5 runs. I don't think, in my memory anyway, that a horse with 5 runs over fences figured prominently in the results of the National. He might have ran in it, but I can't think of a horse that might have won it that only had 5 runs over fences.
Prince de Beauchesne lucklessly missed out last year with a stress fracture, but he's back on course now.
He is. He had a good run at Christmas in Limerick over hurdles. We'll probably go to the Bobby Joe in Fairyhouse with him.
And what do you think of his weight for this year?
Happy enough now, I think. You know, I mean, it's he's a fine big horse. I don't think he'll have any trouble carrying it.
On his own was in contention when brought down at Beecher's second time last year. We've not seen him so far this season. No,
he's been that little training problems there after summer's grass, but he's back in good form. Haven't managed to get a run into him yet, but hopefully I will get 2 runs into him before the National.
Any idea where those might be?
Not really. He'll be entering the Bobby Joe. He's in this weekend as well. Might give him a run over hurdles, then a run over fences. We'll see.
And you've got 5 others. Which of those are worth a special mention?
I thought Kellisbree ran a very good race in the Irish Hennessy. Chris Coverfontaine was going well, I think, when he unseated, when he ran in it before. And those are probably the best of mine. Shakerville won't get in, and I'm not sure about Lambro, whether he'll travel or not.
Becky T for 3, a fine second, conceding weight to Monbeg Dude in the Welsh National. He's in the Grand National trial at Haydock this Saturday, but long term you're going to have to find a replacement for AP McCoy.
He gave a lot of weight away to that winner. I think he meets him on a pound or 2 better terms this time, but probably a big ask Saturday, that ground and top weight and that trip, but you know, he's come out the race really well. He's fit and ready to go again, so hopefully he'll run a big race. 4 miles around Cheltenham takes some getting, doesn't it? It'd almost be like 4.5 anywhere else, so it should be ideal for him. We were half thinking of maybe asking someone like Nick Schofield, because obviously he's in the top 10 jockeys there that's not associated with a stable that will have a runner in the National, so he's definitely an option at the moment, I'd say.
A fine 4th in the National 12 months ago, or last April. What chances this year?
Well, you never know what chances you've got. I mean, they can all go wrong going to the first, can't it? But I hope we've done things a bit different this year. Missing the Welsh National might have helped us a good bit. And you always go there full of optimism anyway. I don't think, in hindsight, that the way we prepared the horse last year was the perfect way. And so we've gone about things in a slightly different way this year. Now that doesn't mean it will make a big difference, but you hope it can. And I'm desperate to run the horse now within the next fortnight, and then hopefully you'll go there a very, very fresh horse.
Well, those were the views of the leading players ahead of the John Smith's Grand National at Aintree on April the 6th. I'm sorry to say that Newsboy on Track will be back to its usual surroundings on Saturday to preview the weekend's racing. Join us then.